Good day, everyone, and welcome again to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to my channel, I am Mommy Lala, and you are watching my day 3 of CEDA or Craft Every Day in April. Yes, so we're going to be going live every day for the whole month of April, a total of 30 days. So for tonight, our project is we're going to be creating this one. Okay, it's a 4 square drawer. So we're gonna DIY this small but cute cubby holes, right? That you can use for your craft space. Okay, but before we go on and proceed with our craft for today, I would just like to say hi to Dawn. Hello, friends. This is Dawn, my dear friend, the crafty visage. I think she will be going live later on and probably another one tomorrow with tea if I'm not missing. Don, when's the schedule? Can you put it in the chat so that people would probably know and hopefully catch you go live. I know that this week she's gonna start with her artsy art Yahtzee. Sorry, art Yahtzee. There you go. And we have Sammy. Good evening, Sammy. Good morning, Sammy. You're awake early. Oh, you're going to school? Okay, and we have Miss Wims. Good evening, good evening. Hi, Miss Wims. There you go. And everybody saying good evening to everyone. Okay, so this is the project for tonight. It's called the Decoupage 4 square drawer. Okay, so this is actually inspired by this one. Okay, so this is, I've had this forever. Um, Gosh, since maybe a decade or something, right? So anyway, this has been here for quite a while, and I've been meaning, there are actually several variations of this. There's a 4 layer one, there's a 2 layer one, there's a vertical one. So I decided to do this one tonight. Okay, so this actually comes in several parts. So there are four like this that you actually needed to assemble. It comes out like this. Okay, so it's actually a chipboard, a heavy chipboard. Okay, like that. So what I did earlier on today, so that will be faster and will not take me like 3 hours to finish this project. Okay, I already applied white gesso onto the part where I'm going to decoupage. The reason I put white gesso, so it's up to you if you want to do white or clear. It's just, or black. It's for me, I wanted to do the white gesso so that I would cover this, the natural color of the chipboard. I wanted it white so that when I do use my decoupage paper or my some use tissue paper, decoupage paper, or for tonight, what I'm gonna use is actually a little birdie rice paper, which you can also use for decoupage. And then, of course, on the other parts of this DIY 4 square drawer are this boards. It's actually MDF, okay? Moder- uh, Moderate density. Hold on, I forgot what. Medium, okay, medium, not moderate. It's medium density fiber board. So these are actually fiber MDF. So again, just like the the cardboards, the chipboards, I also decoupage them already in white. Okay, so there are. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just need to close. There's so many windows open. There's one. This is for. Okay, let's move this one. This is the main base. Okay, and then you have the two sides. Okay, the two sides. And then this will be the base. Okay, and then you have the ones that will divide it into. Okay, no, this is the sides. Okay, and then these are the base, and then the 2 layer drawer for to make the drawer. Okay, so again, prepped it already so that it's dry already, so we don't need to wait for it to dry. Okay, so I already also assembled the 3 drawers. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you is I left the last one unfinished, so that is the one I'm gonna show you how to do it. Since this is just basically chipboard, so it's still paper, right? So I will use, you need to use any, PVA glue. Okay, so the white ones. And because this is basically just the paper, so it's easy to dry as well. So not the runny kind. Okay, so whatever glue you have, you can absolutely use that. Okay, so I'll just glue two sides of it. So there are so many actually DIY drawers, something like this, probably in Michael's or in other craft stores that you have in your area. Okay, the thing about this kinds of, sometimes even probably dollar stores, sometimes I see something like this. Okay, not exactly the same, but something similar that you can DIY. So I just hold it together for a while, okay, till it dries up. Okay, and then any excess glue, I just, wipe it. Okay, so there. And sometimes I put it on, like, on top of something that is solid to make sure that it's flat and it's even before it actually dries up. See? It's almost okay. Now we do the other side. Okay. And of course, let me check while we're waiting for this to dry up. We have Anna. Hi, Anna. Anna, it is Marie's birthday today. And we have my dear, dear friend, Tita Alice Life Chronicles. Congratulations, Alice. She is a content creator, guys, a friend of mine who just recently started, but now her channel is blowing up on all platforms. Congratulations, my dear, because your content is very good. If you are into sports, especially volleyball and travel, you can check out her channel. Thank you, Sis Alice. And Miss Jaden, hello, hello po. There you go. Hello, Tita Alice. Yes. We call her Tita Alice. Okay, there you go. So going back, okay, to my, oh, why is this blurry? Okay, hold on. Let's just make this a little not blurry. Okay, hold on. Focus. Okay. There. Okay, so this one. Okay, for this part, this is the one that we need to put an adhesive on. Okay. Tin, 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 tin. So how's your day, guys? How's Wednesday been for you guys? For us, if we're in the Philippines, it's actually Wednesday night already. So it's almost the end of the day. It's already 9:10 p.m. for us. So whatever it is, if the day hasn't been such a great day for you guys, don't worry. There is always the promise of tomorrow. Okay, hold on. Let's close this one. Okay, so I just need to hold it like so for a while. Okay, so that I can make sure that it closes and they're stuck together like so. Okay, so now I have four. Okay, so let me change my. Okay, let me see. Maybe this one? No? What is a nicer view? Yeah, maybe that one. Okay. So you have two and then another two. So you have a total of four. So we're done with the drawers. Okay. Tomorrow, April 4. Yeah, there you go. So advance happy birthday to Craftis Marie, the awesome, awesome foundress, okay, founder of CCSC Craft Create and Swap Club. Happy birthday, Marie! Yes, kasi she posted yung flowers that were delivered to her from Anna. There you go. So if you want to greet her, she's mostly active on Instagram and on TikTok. So you can head on to that one and go ahead and greet, Marie. Advance happy birthday for tomorrow. Okay. So the next thing that we're gonna do is to assemble this one. Okay. So to assemble this one, okay. So you need to determine again. It looks like it's color white because I already Okay, again, I used white gesso. So it is up to you, whatever it is that okay, so this is the base. Okay. Okay, let me see if I got this right. So where are my sides? Okay, and then I will do this. Where is the one that goes to the sides? Okay, there you go. This is the one that goes over here. Okay. Okay. This didn't actually come with any instructions. It's very intuitive because it's just very few pieces. But then since I added the decoupage, I think it made it thick. Okay, so now I'm having a hard time putting it in. Come on, you can do this. Okay, there you go. Okay, my desk might collapse. Okay, there you go. Okay, and then the other side. Okay, so this one. Okay, just make sure that it's the right. Is it this one? No. This one? Okay. I didn't realize that since I placed paint, it made it harder to push it back in. Okay, so I probably need to get out of my desk so I can push this. Okay. Before I painted it, it was so easy to just put it together. Hold on, guys. Okay. More force on this side. Okay. Whew, that's hard. And it's hot. Okay. And then we will put the one that goes on top like so. So it goes like that already. Okay, but since this one, it's not really okay, I don't wanna like hold on. I can find something. You would hear a little bit of probably something like that because there you go. It has to be really, really flat together. This is MDF board, guys. There you go. Okay, and then I will just glue that together later on. Okay, and this is the base. Okay, if you guys can see it, and then I will put this one over there like so. Okay, so this is actually the back of that one. Probably before we put the insides, let's put this one first. And I'm sure I'm gonna have a hard time again. That's something I didn't check, right? So when I added the gesso, make sure that I didn't put paint in the grooves. Okay, hold on. Is it better if it's this way? Can it be done both ways? Again, the paint. And since this is MDF, right? So MDF somehow, if it gets wet, sometimes it like bloats a little bit light. Okay, Sam? Are you in the chat, Sam? I can't push it. Okay, hold on, guys. I can't push it in. I don't know why it doesn't want to go in. This is gonna take me forever. Okay, let's make sure all the sides are clean. This was so easy to put together before I painted it or I added the gesso. Now that I added the gesso, okay. Can you call Yaya? I need her power. Yes, because she needs to push this thing in. Okay, I will call my nanny for help because I can't push it in. Ayan. Okay, there you go. Good evening, KM. And we have Ja YTC. Good evening po, mega love shout out. Yes, try on the other side. Oo nga, I am trying Jaden, but it's like doesn't work. Kumapal. You know how it is? Tumaba, kumapal. So I need to like really, the thing is, as you guys know, I don't have much power on my hands. That's why I use electronic cutting machines and die cutting machines because wala nang force yung aking hands. Okay? Ayan. So nani to the rescue. Pakiday. Pakipasok siya. Ayan o. Dapat dito ganyan siya. Okay? Yeah. Okay, I'm turning it over to my nanny for extra power. Okay, there you go. And we have Cordelia. Good morning, Cordelia. You probably just woke up, my friend. Oh, yes, I know. Since I'm supposed to be working, I know, right? Thank you so much for dropping by, Cordelia. Okay, so that's the thing with our live streaming, right? So sometimes if it's nighttime for us, for our friends in the US, it's like daytime for them. Of course, it's time to go to work. So because now it's 9:20 for us PM. So if you're in the East Coast, it's 8:20. Day. Kailangan pukpukin mo ng konti. Pero dahan-dahan na kasi baka mag-crack. Kasi kumapal siya dahil dun sa gesso. Yeah, so Don is saying hi to Cordelia. Okay, so while we're fixing the actual base, let's move on. Okay, by the way, guys, we have on April 7. I want to please invite you on April 7. For those who are in the Philippines, 8 a.m. Philippine time is my schedule, but we start at about 6 a.m. Philippine time. It's a live stream hop. We will be presenting to you KCC 14 sketches, right? So some of us will do 2 sketches, some of us will do 3 sketches. So it's gonna be a video live stream, not a video, but live. We're gonna do it live. So it's gonna start with Kendra, and then Lynn, and then it goes to Tracy, not afraid of color, and then me, and then Dallas Tamper Girl, and last but not the least is Jay of Craft by Jay. Right? So this is April 8 for us and April 7 for most of you guys in the US or Canada. All right, so let's go back to this one. Okay, so let's decoupage this one first. Oh my gosh, my nanny is... Don't destroy, Dai! Dahan-dahan. Ikot-ikot lang. Baka masira. Alright. So what I did, guys, is I pre-cut already the... This is a rice paper. Okay, so... Sam? Sam, are you here? O kaya, Dai, bawasan mo ng konti kasi baka kumapal kasi dahil dun sa paint. Ha? Ha? Hindi pwede. Kailangan flat na flat. Kasi ayun, kumapal na doon, Kumapal. Mali yung pagkaano mo, Day. Kumapal siya doon, Kaya hindi na siya pumapasok. Anyways. Can you give me the rice paper over there, sweetheart? Yung mga pang decoupage. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like on top and then at the bottom. So again, since this is MDF and it got a little bit wet, so you know how it is, it bloats a little bit. So this is what it looks like. This is the base. Okay, so we will decoupage all of this different parts later on. Okay, so I will just show you first. So we will do the base part last. So let's do the... Okay, so these are some of the things that you can use. This is actually a decoupage paper. This is from Little Birdie. Okay, so this one is the one I'm gonna use. So this one is really more of really paper. Okay, that's really meant for decoupage. And then you have what we call rice paper from Prima. And then we also have tissue paper like this one from, like, this is a Tim Holtz one, right? So, and then you actually have those tissue paper that or napkins that you can, buy or use for parties and stuff like that. So, those are the things that you normally can use, but you just need to make sure that you remove, if it's a 2-ply, 3-ply, whatever it is, make sure that you remove it and just be left with the one that really has the image. Okay, so I started with that, and then I pre-cut them. So more or less a little bit bigger. Okay, not exactly, but a little bit bigger than the actual size of my box. Okay, so these are the papers that I am going to use. So there you go. So the bottom part of this one, okay, so first and foremost, you need to determine which paper you want to go in front. Okay, because this one has like a notch for you to, and that will be the part where you will later on remove. Okay, because so to remove that one, okay, I will just get, okay, where is my pencil? Okay, and then draw alongside that one. Okay. Again, thank you, friends. I know most of you, either you're sleeping or you're on the road or going to work. So thank you so much. So there. Okay, so I just drew that part because I need to cut off that part before I start, okay, working on the box. So that one would look like so. Okay, so I will be using a Mod Podge. Okay, I wanted the matte, but I think I ran out of the matte. The only one I have is the gloss. So the thing with the gloss is it's glossy. So sometimes I don't want it to be glossy, so I'm just pouring out a little bit into a cup, okay, so that it doesn't dry up. Okay, and I'm getting a little brush. Okay, you can use whatever brush you have. Okay, and then, okay, I will first line it up with the Decoupage medium. Okay, so in this case, this is a Mod Podge. Okay, and then after that, what I do is I put this one on top. So that one actually serves as both as an adhesive and at the same time a sealant, okay, for your decoupage project. Okay. So guys, there's a question here. Have you actually done any project that involves the use of decoupage? Okay, or is this something that you feel you might want to do now or in the near future? Okay, can you put it in the chat? Okay. So there you go. Let's go back. Okay, so again, so I put decoupage at the bottom and also at the top. Okay, so this one, if I see bubbles forming, okay, I just push it in like so, and there you go. Brush it out. Okay, brush out the air bubbles like so. Okay. All right, so there you go. Onto the sides. Okay, and then also this part. So again, this acts as a sealant at the same time, an adhesive for your decoupage paper towards your box. Okay, so there you go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's one side. Okay, so and then I will just let that dry in. Okay, and then I'm go to the other side of my box again. Just line it up with, decoupage medium this time. In this case, it's Mod Podge. Okay, and then for the sides, I decided that I want to use this paper. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay, and then the excess. Sometimes if I have excess and I really don't want it, I will use like this one, sandpaper to sand out the excess. So that's also a possibility. Again, depends on how or what you want to, do with your project. Okay, so I'm trying to just remove all the air bubbles. Okay, like so. Okay, and then next one. Okay, this all came from decoupage paper. Okay, again, you ask, can we use just a regular pattern paper? Sure. But then again, the pattern paper normally it might be a little either too thick or too thin. Okay, so it depends on the project that you want. As long as the paper, okay, is able to fold like so. Okay, so there you go. And now we're on this side. So the reason why did I needed to like put the gesso? Okay, gesso number one protects, makes the chipboard stronger, and at the same time, that gives me an opportunity to, let's say, if you want to do some, bit of mixed media technique on your project, and you will be using some liquid materials or medium, then that would give it a bit of what do you call this, strength to your box or to your project. So the thing with my base for this one, which is an MDF though, is that it hates liquid, right? Because if any kind of liquid, because the MDF is actually just compressed, wood, pieces of wood. So if it gets wet, it absorbs that, and it becomes thick. Okay, so normally you don't want that, okay, to happen. So this, I decided that this will be the front. Okay, so I have one box down. Okay, so that's down. Okay, it's not absolutely dry yet, so we will dry it. Okay, so I'm moving on to my next box. Okay, so then if you want to put, let's say, for example, a handle there, or what do you call, findings, okay, metal findings, that is also possible. Okay, so let me see. Okay, all right, so people are answering my question. Okay, let me see. Okay, so everybody was saying hi earlier on. Yes, again, thank you so much, Cordelia. And everybody's saying hi to everybody. Cordelia saying hi to Dawn. I enjoyed the short video of your travels. Me too, Cordelia. It was so much fun. I wanted it to be longer though. It was about 2 minutes and something, guys. So if you want to know, finally, uh, Dawn went live yesterday. I think, yes, it was yesterday morning for us and evening for them. And she did give a little bit of an update of, her vacation, where she went and the activities that they did. A bird's eye view, so to speak. Okay, so for our early birds in the Philippines, okay, join us live. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to raffle out the calendar from Prestige last night. So, oops. Okay, so here, I will show you one. Okay, remember this one? I traced, okay, for this one, I traced it and I cut it. Okay, so I'll show you another technique where Um, you can, okay, so again, which one? Okay, probably I want this one. Okay, so you can, instead of cutting it out immediately, what you can do is this one. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, one thing you can do is this technique. Okay, try to level the glue also so that you won't have like bubbles. Okay, so if you can see, okay, so it's there, but then we want that kind of, right? So what you can do is just to snip a little bit of it like so. And then later on, when it's a little bit dry already, you can sand it out. Okay. I will show you where's that. Okay. So you get a very, a sandpaper. Okay. If it's dry already, and you can sand it out like so. And then the only thing that will remain is this part. Okay. So the other parts will get removed. Okay. So you can use sandpaper. Okay, so there you go. So that's an option that you have. Okay, so again, this is decoupage. What if you don't have decoupage? What if you don't have a Mod Podge? So you can make your own decoupage medium. Okay, so just any white glue and then do a 1:1. Now, if you feel it's still thick for you, then you can um do a 1:1.5 or 1:2. So again, it's up to you. Whatever you feel is, okay for you. Okay. So again, I also put decoupage on top. Okay. For it to become like a sealant. Okay. To protect it and give it, a little bit more strength to my project. Okay, so there. Sometimes I remove that by again letting it dry and then just sanding it out, or I just simply tuck it in. Okay, so again, it's up to you. Whatever you feel like doing. Okay, and again, based on what your project is gonna be. So for me, this is just fine. Okay, I am fine with that. Okay, and doing it like so. Okay, there you go. And then just glide over it. And so it's like double purpose, right? So you seal in, you are able to seal your project at the same time, give it more strength because it's gonna make it adhere better to your box. Okay. A little messy though. So but then again, this is just, it's water it's water soluble anyway, so you can easily remove it. Okay. There you go. Okay, yes, this is a very nice paper indeed. This is from Little Birdie. And it's really meant for decoupage. Okay, for those who didn't see, it's this one. It's decoupage paper from Little Birdie. Okay, that's just one of the many. I also have in my stash some Altenew ones. The Altenew ones came out like maybe a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. I'm not sure, but they did come out with several decoupage papers that were actually really, really nice. Also, so a lot of companies actually came out with their decoupage papers for different decoupage projects. But then again, if you are somebody who collects really, really nice table napkins or party napkins, you can actually turn those into, covers or things that you can use to decorate projects like this DIY project. So I like doing decoupage boxes like this or drawers, especially if I need to come up with a gift. And then the person that I want to give something to is a person who basically has like everything. So I know maybe a year or so ago, it was, I think, a birthday gift to Susan, one of the crafty friends of mine. I gave her something like this as a gift. Okay, so and then we'll do the last two and then we'll do the actual base. So again, you just determine which one you want to be. Okay, the front. Okay, or would it be, yeah, because since there are birds, so let's do all birds in the front for this one. Okay, so we have finished with two already. Okay, so we're done with two. Okay, so you see how fast and easy it is to make, right? So just make sure though that sometimes there are bubbles. So again, because of, you know, the actual okay, there you go. Okay, how about you guys? Have you ever tried, you know, coming up with DIY projects to decorate them? Of course, you can always use paint, right? Or you can like combine. Some you painted, some you just, you know, you added decoupage. Oh, okay, 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 okay. See, my fingers are very dirty now, so I'm just cleaning up all the gunk from the glue on my hand, on my fingers, while I go ahead and read your messages for a while. Okay. Oh, the crafty visage, the vases are from Simon Hurley. Yes, it's a beautiful paper, rice paper. Baka pwede lihahin. Yes, Anna. I actually do that later on. Kasi if it's still wet, don't file them yet because they're gonna rip. Okay, make sure that it has already dried up, and then when it has dried up, then that's the time that you use your sandpaper or sanding material. Like in this case, this is actually a making memories one. It's been with me forever. See, there's actually a Team Holtz. Team Holtz came up with something like this, and then there's even the We Are Memory Keepers that's are round. I don't know if you guys still remember that. Okay, so there are many ways to actually do that. There you go. So for tomorrow, guys, my craft project or my activity will be, I will be creating cards or a card, depends on the time, based on, because Don, what time are you going live tomorrow? Because I wanna make sure that I end my live stream, okay, before yours start. Or T. I know T also goes live on a Thursday, or is it a Friday? So since I go live every day for the month of April, I don't wanna. I want to make sure that I don't like overlap on some of our friends' live stream, because that's their regular live stream, and this is something that I am just doing for the month of April. So I hope that you can join me if you are available. Most of the time, probably it's gonna be a nighttime because I do have work in the mornings. So, but then sometimes, if let's say the activity requires that it has to be done in the morning, because probably I'll have a guest or something, then it might be in the morning. So for this, remember April 7, for those who are in the US, and for those who are here in the Philippines or in Asia, it's 8 a.m. Philippine time where I go live. Okay, as we do the KCC 14 video hop. But it starts about 6 a.m. Starts with Kendra. Okay, on Kendra's channel. And then we get redirected to the next one in the hop. Okay, so I will be doing sketch number 8 and 9. There you go. So each one of us is going to be doing like 1 to 2 projects. Okay, so let me go back to this one. Okay, so I will let this dry. As you can see, there are excess, and then we will file this later on. Okay, so we'll just make sure that it's dry so that when I file it, you can actually really see it. Okay, so I will let that dry. Okay, and so let's do it like this so you can see. Okay, ching, 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 ching. Okay, where's that part? So all the birds will be like facing that part. Okay. Okay, and then this is the last one. And then after we do all the inner drawers, we're going to do now the base. Okay. So note to self, if it's an MDF, make sure that um you don't put in too much glue, liquid glue, because it actually made it expand. So it was so hard to put it in together. Okay. So you see my fingers are really, really dirty now. So I'll just get tissue. Okay, spooling around with David. Hi, David on Instagram. And M Desfi. MB Desfi. There you go. And DSCRS on Instagram. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. So for those, sabi ni Anna, even file. Yes. Okay. So you can use nail file. Okay. Kasi mas thinner, smaller. Okay. They actually came up with really like for crafts, for crafters. I think mine was it really it's in the what do you call this, JCC area, so it's not here right now. Okay, so we have Dallas. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so after me is gonna be Dallas. Okay, Stamper Girl on our video hub. Yes, my mom and I used to do lots of decoupage, right? So in the channel, I actually did several in the past. I did decoupage on bottles, glass bottles. Okay, so how can you repurpose the bottles that you have? So we did several of those in the past in the channel. It's actually in my channel, so you can just search. Okay, so for those, I should have added that in the link, right? So that it's easier for you guys to check it out. So I did several projects using bottles and then decoupage them. And then of course something like this, I think I did already one or two. So I actually did several episodes already on doing decoupage. The reason I'm doing this actually is because we have a friend whose birthday is coming up over the weekend. And as I said, sometimes when the person has everything already, right? So you don't know what to give them. So something handmade, okay, is actually nice. Okay, so you see, since it's wet, it was even easy to like that, rip it up. Okay. So the last box, okay, is this one. Okay, let me see. I want this one to be okay. So you just need to choose the paper. Okay, so the downside of using very, very thick paper is sometimes, especially if let's say your base or the one you're gonna do a decoupage on is not regular shape, like round or something. So if it's very hard, and then so it's harder to like make it like follow the shape of the item that you want to decoupage. Okay, so there. Okay, because this one I want to go over there. I overlapped a little bit. Okay, because this one is small. I really wanted the paper to just whatever I have for it to be enough. Okay, so some of my papers here are just, the remains of the others. So they're tinier or smaller than the actual box. But then, Okay, I still wanted to make sure that I use it because I don't want to throw away anything, or I want to save up as well, right? Because they're a little bit more expensive than your regular papers if you want to use the decoupage ones. So, okay, there you go. Okay. In as much as, let's say, I want to give something like this to Marie, she has so many already. I don't think she has space for something like a DIY project still for her craft space because she has so many already. So, but then again, I this is going to be for a friend who's celebrating her birthday over the weekend. Okay. Somebody not in the crafting community though, so hopefully she does appreciate this. Okay, you know how it is, right? When somebody is not in the crafting community, sometimes we don't really know if they appreciate the effort that we put in, let's say, putting up the card or making the card or making the project, right? So let's see. Okay, since it's already wet, it's even easy to, like, even without a file, okay, I just pushed it in like so. See? Easy. Easy peasy. All right, so while we're making or letting this dry a bit, okay, so I've not fully sealed this one. Okay. Okay, so sometimes thin is better. Just thin and then you can go back to it later on. Okay, that is a possibility. So it's not too messy. Okay, so these are the 4 ones done. Okay, so let's clean my table first from all the glue, the decoupage medium that fell on my glass mat. Okay, just give me a little while because I also don't want to work on a messy, table. Okay, there you go. A bit more. Oh, oh, we gotta remove this one. Okay. Thank you, Sis Alice. I haven't, but I bought decoupage paper from Kara. Yes. Maybe I'll play with them soon. Are they there? Anna, were you able to bring it? Okay, I am so proud of Anna because she is very, very productive. Although she is busy, she really intentionally makes a way for her to actually create something, if not on a daily basis, at least something in a week, right? So hats off to you, my dear. Okay, because Anna really is a very passionate crafter. So she has an account called Craft and Cat. Okay, that's her other account. That's also Anna's. Okay, so that's her crafting account on Facebook. And I'm not sure if it's on Instagram too. Is it the same on Instagram, Anna? Okay, and Don said, I love decoupage. I love covering small boxes. There you go, right? Decorative napkins. So, for the napkins, make sure that you really remove the second or third ply because sometimes the napkins they are actually like several layers. The one that has the decorative part, that's the only one that you use, okay? Because if you use the decoupage medium and then normally if it's like several layers, so only the one at the bottom will stick and then the others eventually will get removed. So you want to make sure that the ones that have the decoration part or the images is the one that you actually use. Okay, so now let's move on to this part. Okay. This part. Okay. Okay, so let's use this uhu. This uhu glue that I have had, okay, forever, and see, hopefully. Okay, this will do. Just to, oh, actually there's no need for the upper part. All right, so there you go. Okay, and just hold it for a while. Hold it still, just a little bit of pressure. Okay, and then while we're waiting for that to adhere a little bit more. Okay, there you go. We have night pot. And Cordelia's still here. Ay, okay. And then Cordelia said, yes, I have tried Decoupage. That's a very pretty paper. Yes, that's true. It's actually from, I still have a lot left. Right? So there's still a lot left from this paper. It's from Little Birdie. And the nice thing about Little Birdie, guys, this is decoupage paper from Little Birdie. I know that they also have this in the US. It's that, like, it's 4 sheets. Normally, like Prima, the rice paper from Prima, and the one from, hold on. I do have one from, oh, the others are there. Sam, can you get the others? Sam, in the chat. Okay, so the others either come in a roll or just sheets. And the Little Birdie is for the price for 4 pieces is like the same as for like the Altenew is only one piece of A4 paper. It's like the same price as the Little Birdie. Okay, so it's more economical. So to speak. Okay, the Little Birdie. So it would look like this, guys. Okay, so that's the inner part. So it looks ugly, right? Again, because I prepped it with, okay, it has white gesso again, so that the adhesive or the decoupage material would adhere to it better. But really, I've seen, like, when I was in Europe, there were tons of napkins that had really pretty images in it. So it's like, oh, so you don't really need to buy if you have those pretty napkins or tissue. You can actually use those as well. Okay, so there you go. Yes, very satisfying. Thank you so much for dropping by. Good morning, Cordelia from Dallas. I'm working hard or hardly working. I get confused. No, I know you. I know you, Dallas. You're always working. How actually you are able to, my friends, guys, they're actually DT of not just one, but several awesome, craft companies or suppliers. So hats off to them. They still have a, full-time job. They are also parents and so many other things, but they can still, do it. So again, hi Dallas from Dawn. I'm waiting for my boss to approve invoices. So it's our fault I'm watching. Cordelia, I love that one. And Dallas too. Good morning, Faith. Good morning. Yes. Okay. So Faith is also in the US. So at this time, normally she is preparing for the start of her day also. Okay. So there you go. Okay. So for this part, okay, I'm going to use a different set of, but somehow a little, somehow a little really, but it's different. It's not birds anymore, more of flowers. But I decided that instead of just, plain black or gray or, vintage plain looking like that, since this one's had, color, so I decided that the other parts of my box would also have color. Okay, so I decided to use this one, and I will use the strips. Okay, I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, so let's turn this over this way. Okay, and let's start with the back. So for this project, I decided not to, decoupage the insides anymore. Okay, so there you go. So this is gonna go like that, right? So this should be okay. So you also have to determine if your paper, the one that you're gonna use, has a pattern that has to be a certain like direction or something. Okay. We'll see what's gonna happen to this decoupage project of mine. Okay. Normally I would use like a wood glue for this, but I think my wood glue is in the office. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, so if you have those the ones we use for our, where is it? I am trying to, oh, there you go. When it's like bigger, um, bigger space, Cordelia, yay. Good morning, Faith. Hi, Cordelia in Dallas. And we have Gigi. Hi, G. Gigi is our dear friend from Australia. So if it's already 10, so it's midnight for her right now. So good night, G. I know you probably are on your way to go to bed. Okay, so good night. And Simply Lorenzo, good afternoon, my friend. Sorry, muddling some of the chat while crafting. Oh, no, 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 no. No worries. Oh, I love that you are actually crafting. Okay. So, let's do this part. Okay, so there you go. So again, since this is MDF board, and then this is like decoupage and it's a little bit runny, so you need to make sure that you seal that one, otherwise it's gonna bloat pop up, get puffy and stuff, because the fibers will expand. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then we're gonna go brush. Parang tangle lang to eh. And we will brush and brush and brush and brush. Bawal kumanta. Because I don't have a plans of deleting this video. The ones where I sing, normally I delete or make it into private. Okay. So now we're on the sides. Okay. The side of the box. I mean the frame. Okay. Missing. Oh, missing. Oh, yeah, missing the chat. Yeah, it's okay. And I know you're at work. So, but we're not gonna say. We're not gonna tell. Okay. There you go. Probably also simply probably still at work. Simply is it the same time zone? Is it the same time in Dubai and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, right? I think it's the same time, right, guys? Anna and Simply Lorenzo. There's no difference in the time because you're in the same region, the far east. Actually, there's a coming what do you call this? There is a oh no 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 no. This is the bottom. There should be no more. I will not decoupage the bottom anymore, guys. Okay, so let's swipe that. Okay, anyway, okay. Just okay. Okay, just decoupage just to seal it. Okay, but we're not gonna put any more like paper on that one. Okay, it's just going to be sealant. Okay, and so this one is gonna be like that. Okay, because that's gonna be the bottom of this drawer of mine. Again, this is from Kaiser Craft. And Dallas would know this brand. Probably Cordelia too. Okay, right? So this is a very old craft company. Used to be scrapbook for scrapbookers. And this is a product that they released many, many, many moons, decades ago. Okay, there you go. Guys, if you are here for the first time and you're liking what you're seeing, I hope that you don't forget to like and to subscribe if you feel that this might be a good channel for you to watch in the future. Again, thank you so, so much for joining us. If you do need to go to work, okay, or you can just, let us play in the background. Let us be your white noise at work or at home. That would be awesome. Okay. So there you go. So that's the side. This is the top and that is the back. Okay? And this is going to be the inside. So for this part, that's the reason I did this strips. Okay? So I just want to put some paper strips onto this side. Okay, so that would be okay. So I want something like that. Oh. Okay, come on. All right. And then I will just go over again with the decoupage medium. Okay, and then let's do this part. Again, if you don't have a decoupage medium like a Mod Podge, you can always create one, a DIY one. Okay, so 1:1. So one part a white glue and then one part water. Okay, and then you can create your own decoupage medium. Okay, there you go. Okay, so there you go. I am just making sure that we try to avoid the bubbles. Okay, because as we put the decoupage medium on the item, sometimes there are air pockets or air bubbles. And so that might cause your paper to actually also lift up a bit. Okay, and then we do that. Okay. I broke it. Don't worry. You can easily put it back because it's paper. There you go. And since it's a distressed look, okay. There you go. So this part. Yes, people saying hi to everybody. Thank you so much, guys, for welcoming everybody in the chat wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us. This is CEDA Craft every day in April here at Mommy Guide Inc. So in this channel, we actually do a lot of crafting and everything else in between. So if you would go over my channel, you would see that I do have some vlogs as well, especially about our trips that I have with my kids and family, as well of sometimes crafty hauls. Okay, I do also post some of those because in our community we do love crafty hauls. Haul. Okay, crafty haul. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let me check. Have I decoupaged this part? Okay, so here there is a bit of. Okay, so I want to cover that up. Okay, so it's a very forgiving way to decorate your stuff, right? So and then if you see bubbles, you can just put another adhesive on top and try to kill and move those bubbles away. Okay, there you go. All right, and then we will. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Okay, so we're almost done. Okay, so this is what it would look like. Okay, the side. Okay, the back. Okay, and then the other side. Okay, and then okay, it's still a little bit wet. Okay, so we'll move it to the side and let's go back to some of the boxes that we had a while ago that we were trying to dry. Okay, so I'll just clean up my table again from all the excess glue or decoupage glue that dripped from my on my table. Okay, and then just dry tissue. Since this is basically a water soluble adhesive, so very easy to remove. Okay, so this one's okay. This one, see, there are excess papers. So what you can do is to just go get this one. Okay, so sand it away. Okay, so whatever is an excess, you can just file it and it will get removed. Okay, so there. Okay, so if you sand it like so. Okay, so that paper, if you can see, there you go. So I just sanded it. Okay, with this one. It's making any file. Okay, in this case, I am using making memories. Okay, it's really for crafting. I've had it for decades. Okay, so just showing you that sometimes it's so hard to like cut with the scissors like that, right? So with the decoupage, all you need to do is just sand it away, and then it can easily be peeled off like so. Okay, so again, let's do this. Okay, and then there. Okay, and then the rest you just adhere and glue. Okay. And they're sticking to my fingers. It's full of decoupage glue. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, Shanna. Busy morning. Just pop on in here. Yes, good morning, and have a great rest of the day, Shanna. Yes, thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. Ayan. Hi, Gigi from Cordelia. Yes, guys, Gigi is in Australia. She's an amazing artist, digital artist. Also, she creates also traditional art. She's super amazing, guys. I did a Gigi. There you go. Yes, great idea. I feel like a crafter storage is always a nice gift, right? So, can be, let's say that's why I don't know. It's like every time we see, for us, right? Every time we see something, let's say people see it as a piece of paper bag or a piece of glass bottle. For us crafters, especially if the bottle is very, not the usual size or not the usual shape, our mind goes into like a supersonic motion and oh, I can make something like, I can make that into a brush holder or a pen holder, right? I will just, decoupage it or decorate it, or it can be part of a crafty project that I will be, using. So what others think are just, things that you can throw away already. For us, no, we always see other possibilities for the things that people might often think that it's already a throwaway, right? So there you go. So these are the four. Okay, and so I will. Okay, so for purposes of me showing you what it looks like, all right, so this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, so pretend that this is the drawer. I just can't do the horizontal one because so it's like the blue. Okay, so it's gonna look like that, right? So then if you want, it doesn't end here, right? So you can even jazz this up. Okay, so this is you just having finished deck. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, there's a part here that still okay. I have not finished. Okay, removing the excess paper from the other parts of this box. Okay, so there's some more here. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Okay, we need to get that thing. Okay, so or I will just decoupage. Okay, if it doesn't want to go away, we stick it. Okay, so the others that are left. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay, and then we will put it in our box like so. Okay. Chining, chining. Okay, but then we will still add something to this. Okay, so again, this can already be your finished project. This in itself can be finished, but if you have like say metal findings, you can still add there. Okay, and then if you want, you can put monograms to personalize it further. Okay, so this is the side, this is the other side. So okay, and then this one you can pull out, pull out, pull out, like pull out, right? So again, these are okay decoupage drawers. Okay, it's a 4 square drawer decoupage, 4 square drawer like so. Okay, and then so let's decorate one of the. Okay, so let's put it out like that and pull out one box and let's decorate this one. Okay, so or maybe this bird. Okay, okay, that one. Okay, so let's just try to decorate this part. This reminds me of paper mache and kabayong taka of Paete Laguna. Absolutely, right? Maybe we should do a paper mache episode. Yes. I'm not live tomorrow. Oh, you're not gonna live tomorrow. T is live in the evening. Oh, okay. So later. I'm thinking it doesn't overlap with you. Okay, okay. Yes, so that's why tomorrow I know T is going to go live. So I will go live earlier tomorrow just to make sure that I don't overlap with T's and probably redirect to T's live after. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much. Hey, gotta go. Yes, good night, Alice. I know you love the design of the cover. So girly. Bye, Tita Alice. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night. Yes, my dear friend Alice just started creating content early of last year or latter part of the other year, and her channel has blown up absolutely, first on Facebook, and then she also started doing YouTube. Her content is sports, specifically volleyball and travel. So if you are into that, you would like to check out her channel, that would be super nice. Okay, so some of the things that you can use to decorate your boxes further are things like this. Okay, so your veneers, okay, wood veneers if you want. Okay, so we can put something like that. Okay, and then you can even put, let's say, some, die cuts. Okay, I am checking things. Or, okay, yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember what I'm supposed to do now. Hold on. Okay, or if you have something like, hold on, guys. I am looking for it. Okay, come on, where is it? Okay, so here. Again, this is another very old company, K and Company. Okay, another scrapbooking company in the past. Okay, where they also create lots of papers and other scrapbook stuff. Going to bed too. Okay, good night, G. Yes, good night, good night. Yes, Cordelia, you're still here. I need those birds. Yes, you have a lot of birds already, Dallas, I'm sure. Time traveling rice paper. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay. I'm going to have to look up Little Birdie. Yes, actually Little Birdie, it's cheaper, guys. It's and remember my project in KCC 13, the very first one that I did in the hop. That is a Little Birdie one. It's very very thick. The regular scrapbook papers are really really thick and pretty. Okay, so you can do something like that, or you can, put something like this, metal findings. Okay, so I will just do this temporarily. Okay, and probably do it permanently later on. So just to show you that if you have like this book plates that normally we use for our scrapbooks, you can actually use. So for example, this one, you want it to be like ephemeras or things. For say this one, you want it about family, right? So you can label it like so. And then probably this other box would be for your friends, ephemeras, and other thingies, right? So you can put it there. Okay. And then you can, for the other one, okay, you can, again, your book plates, which we love using during our scrapbooking days. Okay, for example, journey. Okay, so travel ephemeras or trinkets. So there you go. You can put there our journey. Okay, or even small photos if you have. Okay, and of course, maybe just vacation. Okay, vacation stuff. Okay, so we can put it there. Okay, and then good times. Okay, how nice and cute is that, right? And then if you want to decorate it further, okay, you can actually, um, if you have those small, what do you call this, findings that you can put onto the side, that is also possible. Or you can just simply put something like that. Okay. So let me get a double-sided tape like so. Okay, maybe over here. Okay, again, endless possibilities of how you can even jazz your your decoupage box further, right? So many possibilities. The things that we use for your cards, for your scrapbooks, absolutely. You can even, put what do you call this? Ribbon over there. So, okay, since we put the heart over there, I'll put another one over here. Okay, these are all temporary because I might, put something else later on. Okay, and then, okay. So, the possibilities are endless. You can even put flowers if you like flowers, if you're onto flowers, okay, and ribbons and stuff. Okay, so there you go. Look at that. Okay, let me see. Camera focus. Okay, there you go. So you have friends. Oh, it's not on autofocus. Hold on. Let me do the autofocus so that okay. Okay, there you go. So you have friends. Okay, you have our journey. You have family, and then you have good times. Okay, and then you can put them in the box. Okay, so and if it's a gift, maybe you can even put some of the memories that you have with the person that you want to give this as a gift to. And then on top, you can probably even create something like a message or a card on top, right? And then that they can flip through like that. So again, this is so cute. How cute is that, right? So that is the project that I have for today, and I hope that you did like this one. Okay, so let me just go back to the chat. Okay, let me know if you find them okay. Absolutely, because actually it's much expensive for us to bring in Lil Birdie, because although India is supposed to be nearer the Philippines than the US, but since they distribute their products to the US, so if we order, it will come from the US, India, US, then Philippines. So it's more expensive for us. So it's actually cheaper for you guys. There you go. Yes, gotta go. Bye, Dallas. Bye, 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 guys. I've gotta go to. Yes, Cordelia, thank you so, so much. And we have David. Hi, David. Okay, David says, haven't done decoupage since I was a kid with my mom in the 70s, right? So doing this has been here like forever. Okay, take care, Cordelia. Bye, Dallas from Dawn. There you go. Polka Dot Mama. Hello, Lisa. We'll be here all month. Yes. Okay. This is now Anna, right, guys? So if you are not yet following Anna, this is Anna on Instagram. It's My Cat and Crafts. So she does post about her cat and, of course, about her crafting journey. Images by Gretchen. Hi, Gretchen. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much, Gretchen, for dropping by. Guys, Gretchen, if you have not checked her out, actually is an amazing storyteller. So that is part and parcel of her content, but she's actually an awesome photographer, right? So check her out, guys. And see if you like also what you see there, and consider subscribing as well. And of course, David is our dear friend from Spooling Around, right? You've seen him many times, or twice or three times already in the channel. So he's actually really awesome as well. Thank you, David. So David, what is our next project? There is also a Facebook group, okay, for Spooling Around on FB, just in case you guys want to know. Beautiful project. Thank you, Dawn. All right, again, last look at our project for tonight. Oh, with all the mess now, let's not look at that. Okay, I think this is a better view. Okay, so again, this one. Okay, so for those who are coming in, so this is what we did tonight. Okay, so decoupage this DIY 4 square drawer that I'm gonna give out as a gift to my friend over the weekend. And yes, please don't forget to set remind. We do have the very first ever live stream hub coming on April 8th here in the Philippines from 6 a.m. to 9:20 p.m. 9:20 a.m. And then if you're in the US, Okay, it's April 7. All right. So the link, actually, there's a playlist already. I posted it on the on my FB and on Instagram. Again, with that, thank you so much, and please do join me. Tomorrow I will be creating a project based on Kendra's card challenge, or KCC color palette challenge. Yes, there's an additional way for you to win prizes from Kendra's card challenge, not just from making cards out of the sketches, but there is also a new one, which is for the month of April, a color challenge palette. Okay, so I will do that for tomorrow, and I hope that you join me. I already posted the description for that video, so if you want to join me, please do so. Check it out. And guys, have a great rest of the day, and good night to those who are here in the Philippines. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye! Okay, do you hear that? Hold on.